What's up? If you are brand new to the world of being a color guard director and you want to incorporate some more team bonding into your day-to-day, your week-to-week, your month-to-month, if you feel like your students just need something to rally in the troops, this video is for you. Hey guys, I'm Ashley and I'm a color guard director and dance educator with over 10 years of experience, and I've got a list for you of some team bonding ideas. Idea number one. This one's a fun one and it's bigs and littles. You can do this in a couple of different ways, but I love the idea of having someone who's already been there before mentor a brand new person. We all need a mentor. We all need someone to just help show us the ropes. All they have to do is have had experience for 1 year, and that's all that matters. It's such a huge help for our brand new friends. And so you can do it a couple different ways. You can choose randomly from a hat, or you can wait a few weeks and have the bigs choose. This is something we did at Blue Devils when I marched. We had a vet who was a secret actually the whole entire season, but throughout the season, or in the beginning, they chose, I think, if I remember, we chose who we wanted to be our rookie, and throughout the season, we would leave them gifts and little notes of encouragement, little, you know, fun little treats here and there. And then at the end, we revealed, you know, that we were there big. We were there, well, it was vets and rookies, but same concept. We did like a big reveal at the end. I think that having them knowing who their big is super helpful, because then they can continually come to them throughout the season for help, whether it is color guard related or maybe they need help in physics or something, I don't know. Those types of things. Sometimes these blossom into really beautiful relationships and sometimes they don't work, but it also helps kind of mix things up and it gets people to build relationships that may otherwise not have, and that's another cool component of doing bigs and littles. You can do a fun reveal, and some things I've seen people do are have matching socks. So they'll buy 2 sets of socks. They're both the same. You know, as maybe they put them on, like one, the big puts them on, and they goes, you know, they can all hide in one room, and then you can pass them out to the correct rookies, and then maybe they blindfold the rookies, and then it's like a big fun thing like, hey, you know, our socks are matching, and you can make it a fun, kind of a big deal, and that's always fun. You can also use this as a way to pair people up when you're cleaning or working on choreography or workshopping different tricks and things like that. It's a great way to mix up the pot, kind of like I said before. So a lot of times when we say, all right, everybody find a partner, they tend to gravitate towards the same partner, which you should also utilize, because if you're comfortable working with somebody, then you're more likely to, well, it can go one of 2 ways. But if you're lucky, it will benefit them because they trust the person that they're gravitating towards. But if you're unlucky, they're just gonna talk the whole time and it's gonna be annoying. So then you can separate them. But if you have bigs and littles, then you can continue to build on this relationship by having them partner with each other when you're cleaning or learning new stuff. You can encourage them, like I said before, kind of with my experience, you can have them set up special little surprises before big performances, like their first game or their first competition or their first like state thing. Maybe you're going to, I don't know, whatever you decide it would make the most sense. That would be cute. I think they would enjoy that. Another way you can bond as a team is to write your goals together and discuss why we should have these goals. And I mentioned in one of my other videos that as a new director, you should have goals for yourself that you have for the team. But I also think it's important that in order to get everyone's buy-in and to give them some autonomy, everyone should kind of have a say in what they feel like should be something that they're striving towards as a team. And allow people to maybe write it on a slip of paper where people can contribute ideas and write it on the board or what have you, and kind of go over them like, hey guys, what do we think of this? Okay, why do we want this to be one of our goals? And it really gets everyone to kind of think towards a common goal. And it's a really sweet way to kill two birds with one stone, really. You're thinking about the entire team, which in and of itself is a bonding tool, but it's practical and it's helpful and realistic. It allows you to see what's going on in their heads. Where do they want to go? It might surprise you that maybe they really do want to learn that turn around 5, catch under the leg, and then do a cartwheel and then into the splits. I don't know. You can also continue on, like to kind of take this idea and have it run throughout the season as a group. You can revisit maybe every other week or something like that. Talk about the goals that you've collectively come up with at the beginning of the season and say, hey, are we working towards this? Are we getting closer? Why or why not? And it'll be a catalyst for hopefully a really great discussion. One of my favorite games that I like to play, I don't know why, I think part of me is just kind of cruel and I like laughing, but it really is fun. It's a game called The Human Knot. And so basically what you do is everyone clumps up together and you reach out and you grab a hand across from you. You cannot grab the same hand twice, and you cannot grab the hand that is right next to you. So yeah, I usually just say, all right, you've got 10 seconds to find 2 hands, cannot be the same hands, and cannot be right next to you. Ready, set, go. And I count it down, kind of make it like this pressure cooker kind of a situation. And then I'm like, all right, here's the fun part. You have to figure out how to untangle yourselves without breaking. And trust me, you're gonna wanna sit back and grab your popcorn and record it because it's gonna be fun to look back on. It's super fun. Maybe they might get frustrated, but I think it's all in good fun. So that's a go-to of mine. Another idea is you can play that heads up game that you can download. There's like a free version or a paid version on your phone. But it's just that little, that game where one person there's like a word or a phrase, there's like charades, and they have to like give you clues without saying the word, and you have to guess, and then you just, it's a very like another pressure cooker kind of a situation. That's always super fun, and you can do it in a lot of different places. Like you can do it on the bus when you're waiting to get off the bus. You can do it during a break at rehearsal. You can do it, if you have some time to kill before you get on the bus for a football game or whatever. Like that's a fun one. I love heads up. I love show and tell also because it allows you to learn so much more about your kiddos and have them really get in. Hopefully they really get into it, but you can just let them know ahead of time so they have time if they want to bring something from home. But if you want to share something about yourself, or actually bring something that you can share with the group, you guys know how show and tell works, right? So something that you can bring to show and tell about it. I've learned a lot of really interesting things about my students this way, and then I kind of just log it into the back of my brain, and then that's something I can kind of weave into conversations with my students when I'm trying to build that relationship with them. Have a social committee. You have so much to do as it is. I get it. That you don't have time to like think of all these elaborate different ideas. They want to do that stuff. There are certain kids on every team that are like, I would be a rock star at this. So let them. tell them, you know, you're looking to have a social committee. The responsibility of this group is to come up with different team bonding events and games to do throughout the year, throughout the season. And you can just have, like, you can do a group vote, or you can pick, or you can do an audition process. You know, however it works in the context of your community, your little band color guard community. But it's fun for them because it gives them, it takes things off of your plate. It's useful to the group. It gives kids like more buy-in and ownership to your program, your organization. And they come up with some cool stuff. You can also have them come up with different ideas for fundraisers. You can have them help you run like your Instagram account. If they aren't allowed to run the Instagram account, then they can create the content for it and then send it to you, and then you can post it, like that kind of a thing. So I really enjoy having a social committee because it's just a great like asset to have in the group. I make these videos to help brand new directors like you, and if you could help me out and give it a like and share this video, subscribe to the channel so that other people like you can find it on YouTube, that will be super awesome. You can find me, all my social media is linked below if you want to chat. Let me know what your favorite team bonding activity is in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!